What's going on, people? Myke Town here with another episode of Records and Ramblings. Before we talk about the records, let's do a little rambling. So I'm going to talk about something really quickly, and that is how I've been seeing a few comments here and there lately telling me that I need to go buy a new microphone because my sound isn't exactly awesome. Listen, guys, I already have a mic. It's right here. This is it. It was purchased for me by a very kind viewer that didn't have to do that, but he did this out of the kindness of his heart. And listen, I'm just not buying another microphone. I have a lot of subscribers relative to other channels, but I'm not sitting on 1 million subscribers. I'm not making a bunch of bank off of this channel, so I don't have expendable income. I'm sure some of you guys will understand that, and others who are in some other realm and some other tax bracket can't process that. But I don't have extra money to go around buying equipment so I can make fantastic YouTube videos. And any extra money that I do get, it goes to buying more of this stuff, man, and more of the walls of CDs that are behind you that you can't see right now. Because that's more important to me than having crystal clear audio on these YouTube videos. So I'm sorry, I know some of you guys are sincerely just trying to help me improve the quality of my YouTube videos, and I really do sincerely appreciate that, but others, some of you guys are just being overly critical and just kind of picky. So yeah, until I get a shit ton of subs, which I'm not striving for or struggling for, or until I get a ton of money, the sound is going to just be what it is. And the lighting as well is going to just be what it is. And shit, even if I did get a ton of subscribers and a ton of money, I probably still wouldn't go buy another microphone. I'd probably still just go buy more records and more CDs. So yeah, we can just deal with it and be happy, or we could just deal with it and be unhappy. Choose your fate, it's your decision. But hopefully you guys stick around despite my crappy audio. So yeah, so let's talk about some records. The first record I'm going to show you, this is Altarage with Nihl. So I was going to do a 2016 edition of these final updates, but the records just started to get backed up quite a bit, so that idea was completely scrapped. So I'm just going to show these as I would normally. But I talked about this band in my mid-year video, and it's just great, ugly, dark, muddy, gross, blackened death metal from Spain. Still one of my favorite... Oh, fuck. Fuck, I'm not editing that shit out. One of my favorite releases from this year. It's for fans of stuff like Portal or Antediluvian, Father Befouled even. Comes with this nice poster, which I, of course, will never hang up, but it's still pretty nice. I love that these guys have figured out how to teeter that edge of being brutal and technical, but still being atmospheric and dark. I know y'all don't like 7 inches, but I'm going to show you anyway. When I ordered that Altarage record, I also got this Altarage 7-inch. This is a 7-inch of their 2 demos. Cavernous, ugly, scary death metal, just like the other stuff, but this doesn't sound quite as good, but it's still a really, really good release. Limited to 280 copies, so I'm actually really excited to have a copy of this. Changing direction here, the next record I'm going to show you, this is 10,000 Maniacs, Our Time in Eden. I mentioned a few videos back that I was on this huge Natalie Merchant kick lately, and I'm not sure that I have a favorite 10,000 Maniacs record, but this is such a great record. Probably their most accessible. It had one of their biggest songs, which are These Are the Days. These are the days. Yeah, I know I sound just the fuck like her. Comes with this great printed inner sleeve here. Lyrics and all that good shit. This is probably their most polished record, but it still has a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, and it's just a really powerful, powerful record. Next record I'm going to show you, this is another record from 2016. This is the self-titled Tender Defender record, and this was a huge shocker for me. One of my good friends, Alex Kenny, he told me about this record, and fuck, man, this is members of Reviver and Latterman. And Reviver, I am a huge fan of Reviver, but this is just great melodic punk rock with some awesome like mid-90s era emo thrown in there. I feel like if you like Reviver, you will love this. And I don't know, man, it's just really, really good guitar work. I love the melodies. The songwriting on this, in my opinion, is absolutely stellar. Comes with this nice insert here with lyrics and all that good shit so you can sing along to fuck everyone and fuck everything. I just want to go to sleep and not have any dreams. Great shit. This will definitely be on my best of 2016 list, which is coming maybe soon. I don't know. This next record brings me straight back to the late 90s, man. Late 90s punk and hardcore. I used to love these guys back in the day. This is Tilt with Til It Kills. They were a punk band from California who released records on Lookout and Fat Records way back in the day. But yeah, great female fronted, awesome stuff. Comes with this great insert here with lyrics. I don't know. I don't really know a way to describe them. I don't really know anybody to compare them to, but just great melodic punk rock from back in the day. And yeah, they're actually doing a reunion show January 1st of next year. And they're doing it at the legendary 924 Gelman. So if you live in Berkeley and you don't go to that show, you are a fucking fool. But yeah, this is great stuff for all my viewers that actually like punk rock. If you've not heard Tilt, great stuff. Now these next records I bought back when they were released, and I just never got around to showing them for some bizarre reason. But these are the Ulver issues that came out quite some time ago. But yeah, this is Bergtatt, and this is fucking, I don't know, what is there to say about this record? This is their debut album, great atmospheric black metal. This is one of those records that's labeled a classic for a very good reason. I'm assuming most of you guys already have these, but I'm going to show them anyway because it's my video and I do what I want. I just love all the detail that the packaging has here. All of the stuff that it came with. Great release. The next record I'm going to show you, this is Ulver's Kveldssanger. This was their second album. Absolutely beautiful folk music. Not black metal at all, so I'm not really sure why it's called the Black Metal Trilogy. There's no black metal whatsoever on this album, but it is absolutely beautifully made stuff. Inside cover. The copy I got of Bergtatt was on black, but I was able to score a purple kind of lilac color. For this one, I doubt you can really see it, but trust me, it's purple. This one is actually really interesting. So it comes with this booklet, great pictures, great artwork, but there's also the tabs, guitar tabs inside for all of the music, which I found to be an interesting touch. And then more just beautiful imagery inside there. And the last record I'm going to show you in this edition of Records and Ramblings, this is, of course, their classic album, Nattens Madrigal. Now, of course, this is listed as one of the greatest black metal albums of all time, and I won't argue with it. It's one of those records, again, that's labeled a classic for a very good reason. Super raw and just intense, but still atmospheric, in my opinion, black metal. This one was also on a nice lilac color. This came with this nice booklet as well. It also came with this beautiful poster here. I still remember when I first heard this album and how I was completely blown away. Just the sound, it captured me, man. It totally sucked me in. And this was one of the first albums that really brought me into black metal and made me love it. It was one of those albums that you could put on and you just felt something when you listened to it. And it's still that way. And Ulver is still one of my favorite bands. I love every single era, from the black metal to the folk stuff to the electronic stuff to the weird krautrock shit they do now. They are easily one of my favorite bands. Garm is easily one of my favorite people in music, period. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to pick these up. Of course, I already had the original CDs, but, you know, it's still nice to have the records as well. And that's it for this edition of Records and Ramblings. As usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right?